birdies, I'm Sunshine Flying, you can call me Tia, and today we are in 1312 21 Chic Street to do another renovation. Now, if you're familiar with the townies in the game, you know that this apartment belongs to Pizzaz. And now I don't do gameplay. If you know me, you know this. But I hear a lot of people really like Pizzaz, just like a lot of people don't like Eliza Pancakes. So I decided that Eliza Pancakes, we're going to have fun decorating her house, making it not so cute. But in the meantime, we're going to come over here to Pizzaz's apartment and we are going to spruce it up because she deserves better. So the first thing I did was I just completely demolished everything, and now I am going through and adding new floor plan, new wall colors, new wallpapers, all that jazz. And one of the very first things that I decided I wanted to do in here was have a lot of bright colors. And this is kind of inspired by just the vibe of the apartment that was there before I demolished. But then also, like, her name is Pizzaz. Like, come on, we gotta have bright, colors, fun stuff. And of course, I wanted her to have an office for her to do her social media stuff in. So we got started on all of that. So the bathroom's going to be this nice red color, and I really wanted to use that yellow and black wallpaper, and so I thought her bedroom would be the best place to do it. Now the colors in the living space are a little bit more muted, but I think it still works out okay. And the yellow is still such a bright, like, uplifting color that I think it works no matter what. So I really had fun using a lot of bright objects that I don't usually use, and just putting in a lot of flair and character to this build. And that's a little different from how I usually do things. And so I'm really curious what you think of that as well, and your thoughts on this apartment overall. I also liked adding in these darker accent colors, like in the kitchen with those black drawers on the cabinets. You'll notice I am using a lot of stuff from Dream Home Decorator. I expressed a lot of my thoughts on the pack in the 1310 build, so if you missed that, I recommend you go back and check that out, especially if you're curious about my thoughts as a builder and player in terms of using Dream Home Decorator. So, otherwise, if not, just keep tuning in here. No big deal. I did try to make kind of a divider wall here with the cabinets and stuff, but just nothing was really fitting right. And I really hate the way the Dream Home Decorator cabinets and stuff clip. So I did the best that I could. There is that little gap there, but you know what? We're just going to stick a trash can in there, call it a day. That being said, I do not know if this is all functional. I have not play tested this. My goal will be to play test this before I actually have this up for download. But until then, we're just going to roll with it, and that's that. If you are new to my Renovation Wednesday series and haven't been in here before, I will let you know right now that I do not upload these to the gallery as I finish them. It's very complicated to upload these apartments to the gallery, and I always manage to screw it up somehow. So instead of doing that, I am actually going to go through and renovate all of San Myshuno, either by doing builds in the community lots or renovating the apartments. Once I finish that, I will be uploading a save file with just San Myshuno remodels in it. So you will be able, when I'm all done, to download the save file and access all of these renovated apartments. And I might actually put some townies in them too. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. But until then, just sit tight. We'll be doing many more renovations on this Renovation Wednesday series on my channel. And I really hope to get some more feedback from all of you to kind of spruce these up and make them more interesting and incorporate some new ideas as well. So if you have ideas, thoughts, requests, any of that, in terms of apartment renovations, please do let me know in the comments below. I am always open to reading those and trying them out. That also goes for if you have any particular styles you'd like to see, especially now that we're getting into the more luxury, high-end type of apartments. Things will be changing a little. So if you want to see those reinvented in some other way or interpreted in some way, please do let me know that as well. Once I finish San Myshuno and upload that save file, we will move on to Evergreen Harbor, which also has some apartments before moving on to the other worlds. My goal is ultimately I'll end up breaking it up into smaller, more manageable chunks that I can do on my YouTube channel, and in the end have a full save file that I can share with everybody. But I wanted to keep the pressure off, so I am just doing world by world for now, and we will see how it all goes. I might get tired of it after the apartment renovations are done. But getting back to the build at hand, I had fewer troubles with the Dream Home Decorator living room stuff attaching to the snapping into place. I had a lot of trouble with that in my last build, so I'm very relieved that it worked a little bit better in this build. Again, my complaint remains with the clipping of the shelving when you get it right up to the wall. That is why this isn't right up to the wall. But moving into the bathroom now, I did use a little bit of a platform, even though the ceilings are lower, to give a special little bath area. I thought that was a nice touch. I would love to have a bathroom that had that same kind of feature, and definitely love taking baths. I really should do it more. I just shower because it's faster, I think, and a lot of us do, I think. But just using a lot of color in here too, and just rearranging a little bit. You do have to go through this bathroom to get to the bedroom, but honestly, I think that's okay. I've lived in places like that and it doesn't bother me. And honestly, I think Penny Pizzaz would deal with it too. Not a big deal. But I know some people that's like a deal breaker when they're looking for places. You want a direct path. But it was the best way I could incorporate everything in this particular build, and I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, all things considered. So very curious to know what you think of that as well. And then I'm also squeezing in some more countertops and such here in the bathroom. So again, hasn't been play tested yet. Don't know if it works, but we are going to cross our fingers and hope that it does. But I love the way this bathroom turned out. I'm happy with how much stuff I managed to squeeze in here. I am really proud of the cluttering that happened in this particular bathroom. I'm not always the best at cluttering bathrooms. So, yeah, I hope you like it. And I'm obsessed with this wallpaper. And I think if anyone's going to have a red bathroom, it's going to be Penny Pizzaz. And she is going to get away with it and maybe even post about it on social media. And people will want to copy her. So, just really, I really love the vibes of this place, and, was kind of tempted to play in it. And I say that about a lot of my builds, but that's probably a good thing because I don't play very much. So, the extent of my playing is just going in and building, and no one rags on me for that more than my husband. He says, what's the point of playing if you're not going to actually simulate life? But everybody has their own kind of favorite thing to do in The Sims, and it is what it is. So the last kind of space that we have to work on here is Penny's studio or office space, and I ended up setting it up kind of like a streamer's room. And the reason I did this is because reading her bio, she does work with social media, or the online world, and I thought, even if they don't use it as I kind of set it out to be used, it's still a nice, it's a nice touch, I think, and really conveys her personality. And so I put a bunch of stuff out clutter-wise as well that I thought was just like a nice little touch of personality and character, and yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out. There's an accent wall behind her, lights aimed at her, and I think it looks like a really cozy little streaming space, office space, and I would love to have a room like it. So just putting a few of those finishing touches here with that as well. I added an easel just because maybe she's a creative soul, but I decided to take it out. She can focus on social media and have a little chair there too, so she could film there if she wanted as well. So lots of character in this room, lots of personality, lots of color, and I think all of that is a really great touch for Penny Pizzaz. So, oh, that wasn't the last room. If you are not aware, I have been recording very far ahead. So I don't always remember what I have in each of these builds. And sometimes, as much as I hate to say it, the apartment renovations kind of all bleed together in my head. But that being said, I just want to let you all know, if you follow me on Twitch, I will not be streaming the last week of July because I will be out on vacation. My husband and I are going with his family up north to a cabin for a whole week, and I'm really looking forward to it. I'm just going to unplug and just enjoy wilderness, enjoy nature, enjoy being with his family, and all of that good stuff. So I will not be putting out or streaming. I will be putting out content. I'm recording ahead and like really trying to work ahead. So you are probably watching this about mid-July, and I'm recording this on July 1st. So that's how far I'm working ahead, especially because we're camping a couple of weekends too between now and the end of July. So thanks for your patience with my weird, shoddy memory as I am doing these voiceovers. But I'm loving pumping out this content. I'm feeling so inspired right now, and just really enjoying doing all of this for you all. So I'm really curious to know what you think. Please do keep leaving comments below. I seriously love that, and I try to get back to each and every one of you, even if my responses are sometimes delayed because I am on vacation. We are reaching the end of the video though. We're hopping into the screenshots where you can see kind of up close what these places, or what these different spaces look like. You can see the view out the window. And I'm really happy with how it turned out. It's so bright, so colorful, so full of personality, and I think it is the perfect home for Penny Pizzaz. But that being said, that's all I've got for you today. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye, birdies.